Welcome back to the channel, and today we're working on this Yamaha golf cart. Some people I know are having problems with this, so they brought it over, wanted to know if I could check it out for them. They're saying that when you try to start it, sometimes it'll crank over and sometimes it don't. So, turn the key on, forward, and all it's doing, the solenoid is clicking. They put a new solenoid on, thinking that's what the problem was, which you can hear it clicking, but the motor is not doing anything. Alright, chances are it's the starter. A quick way of testing that is to get yourself a hammer and let me put the camera in a tripod here. Alright, I think that's better. What you do is just tap on the back part where the brushes are. If it starts working, then you know the starter's bad. So we'll try it. Clicks, nothing's happening. There we go. So more than likely the brushes in the starter motor are worn out. So we'll take the starter off and we'll take a look at the brushes and see what shape they're in. Alright, got the starter removed. Now to get to the brushes, you just take this end cap off. So you want to remove this wire because it goes around over to here. So it's a 10 millimeters bolt. And you should mark it so you know where it goes back together. So we'll just mark it there. That way you know you can't put it on wrong. And we'll just get these removed. They're 10 millimeter also. Now we just separate it. Which sometimes tap on it. It should come apart. Just like so. These are the little caps. And these little caps, they just cover up where the brushes are. And yeah, as you can see, these brushes are worn out. Because, let me get something to point with. If you see the wires come around and then they stop right there, it won't let it go any further. These brushes should be sticking out about like this. So these are completely worn out. We'll get new brushes and put in here, and that should fix the starter. I can see the armature here. It just needs to be cleaned up. The bearing is good and tight. So yep, I'll get some new brushes ordered and we'll get those put in. And we now have a new set of brushes. Here's one of the old ones. Here's a new one. Perfect. Let's get these installed. What do I need? First thing will be to move the spring out of the way. These have a little groove. You want that groove to face the spring. Which to start with, you want to put them like that so they're not all the way through. Then you can attach your wire. Just like that. Do that to all four of them. And once you've got them all installed, you're probably wondering, how are you going to get this slid over this with these are in here? Just like this. If I can pull your spring back. To where it just holds it open. Like so. Okay, see, now they're all held up on like this. It'll slide right over this nice and easy. And as you can see, I got this all sanded and smoothed. And take your marks, which this has a little locating pin right here. And there's also a hole right here that locates this. Now before you push this all the way on, it's already, the brushes are already touching the copper commutator. So you go ahead and push these down so that they are all there, because the spring will hold them in place. You'll know when you got them. Okay. Now you take your little rubber caps, because doing it this way is a lot easier. You'll notice this is, one side is going to be round, the others are going to be square. Well, you match that right up here. This is round and this is square. So you just slip these in place, because otherwise you'll be fighting this later on. Okay, now that you got those on there, you can take your long bolts, that's a 10mm. Yeah, it's allergy season. I'm waiting for my medicine to kick in. Just like that. Alright, got the starter put back in. It's all wired up and ready to go. I got a jack holding the back tires off the ground. So, put the key in, turn it on, and let's see what's going to happen. Let's try reverse, or it don't matter. Cranking over, just like it's supposed to be. Alright. Well, let's get the jack removed and try taking this thing for a drive and see what she's going to do. Reverse. do believe that is fixed. It's back up and working. Every time you step on it to start, it fires right up. So hopefully that will help anybody else that happens to have a problem with their cart. If your starter will only work when you tap it with a hammer, it's because your brushes are worn out. Just get some new ones, put them in there, you're good to go. Those brushes I bought off of Amazon, they were like $15 with free shipping. So $15 and a couple days waiting, as compared to buying a new starter, which is like $150. There you go. If you want to save yourself some money, there's how to do it. And that works with pretty much all starters, generators that are on golf carts, because they're all pretty much exactly the same. You just need to get the ones for your model. But other than that, thank you for watching. Be sure you like and subscribe. Leave comments. That helps the channel. And I will see you on the next one.